Draxor. Alright, an Abzan deck is back. I'm missing white, so but I'm still gonna go for this here. Because I have some interesting... I have a turn 1 and a turn 2 play. Oh! Okie dokie, wow. No point leveling up here yet. So a non-lander. Right. Tapped. Alright, well we are taxing them. Was taxing enough. I mean, the opponent, I know they had land problems, so if they had been able to play a Simulacrum Synthesizer on 3, then things would have been much more difficult here, but I'll take it for now, for starters, and let's see what else the deck can do. Abzan Pixie versus Brilliant Sam. Yeah, no white again. Oh no, sorry, I have white. Yeah, this works. Anything that's not a land. Actually, what I'm gonna do? No, what I'm gonna do? I don't want to just. I don't want to just wait and remember to here. Honestly, I'm gonna go with this play. I'm gonna make them discard, and then I'm gonna pick up the Temple. burn out of these is probably the best way to stay alive here. Make him pick one card. Another charm. Wow, those charms are not ready. Let's attack first. I think at this point, if the opponent hasn't got me to 10 or below yet, things are not looking too good for them. Play Squall. So if I attack with Squall alone, it actually deals more damage. Target players mill a card and lose a life. Do I want to mill? Nah, I have a Pixie here to reanimate, so I don't need to. Let's mill away their planes. Alright, well, Squall, are you gonna get through? Good news is that's only a 1 mana as well, so they only get a 1/1. So yeah, they weren't able to, I mean, they were stuck on white mana. They were missing white mana for a long while, so they weren't able to get those charms out of their hand early. Which is then for them, it's the best option to discard those to my discard spells. But at the same time, they were not able to put any pressure on the board except the higher claw in their game. So I think this game is going in my favor here. With 2 nowhere to runs available here, or any other creature the opponent may play, Angel Wizard. This thing's an angel. Doesn't really look like one too much. But we shall not judge a book by its cover, shall we? We shall judge it by the summary on the back. Born of Dead Stars, the Astelli may fight for life, but they know the void is their womb. Alright, okay, the opponent is roping, it seems. So if you're watching this on any channel, they're not roping, they are conceding. Alright, nice, another victory for Abzan Pixie. Abzan Pixie versus Zombie. actually gonna play, yeah, the Godless Shrine tapped. Might even play the Bandit's Talent and pick it up. Into stock up is something you don't see often, but I'm also happy. All right, so let's take the stock up. Just need to be careful of their spell pierce now. Take out the elves here. At the same time, I'm going to use my removal on. Getting rid of this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do damage. Damage here now already, and next turn I can plus this. So just the Bandit's talents. Wow, that was unexpectedly smooth. Now the opponent did play some interesting deck here, but yeah, that seemed so smooth. I'm not even sure why, but I guess it's just the consistent attacking of the hand is something a lot of decks can't deal with very well at the moment. So, all right. And I think, taking the stock up there kind of toppled the opponent as well. I'll take the victory. Abzan Pixie on a run here. Let's see how we can fare in the next game. Abzan versus Brilliant Leon. Double planes. No. This is better. I'm actually gonna ditch that. I can play everything I need to play for now, right? So, well, now that I do this, no, but... And I love Bandit talent because they get rid of a non-land card, or they have to get rid of 2 lands. So it's usually a non-land card. I'm gonna pass here. No. Why? Because I want to play this thing now. I know if I've done it in a turn, they waste. That way they exactly dodge this trigger here, and I also but okay. It needs to find middle stuff. I need to deal with a lot of damage to this. And I don't have green either. So I'm just attacking for 2 here. If I draw a green source. There's the monument, and that's almost lethal. The damage from Bandit's talent. But I think it's not going to be enough. I have 23 cards. If they river churn here, I'll have 4 cards left in the library. And I don't think I have any way of getting rid of the river churn monument, or any way of putting the cards back into my library from my library. So, this looks like a cause, but let's keep playing nonetheless. Wait, what? Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I couldn't. I wasn't able to get more. Ha! Okay. Alright. I'm dead. I think I can't even win faster than I draw myself. So, alright. It's too late. I don't know. So they can see the skull face. I needed like an early Severance Priest or something to get rid of the River Churn, but I think they drew into it anyway. So yeah, this one was just a difficult matchup in general. I think this deck is not that well equipped to deal with that. So let's keep playing nonetheless, of course. Abzan versus the mighty Han Solo. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much a lot of creature removal, but let's see. Godless Shrine. Yes, because I do need to others for the moves. I'm gonna just keep just removing everything. Using the breaker because that's the best part of this one. I'm working this one because this one I can. A little heavy on the lands. See if the opponent finds creatures. I have an answer for it. Rhino, it's up to you to find their crazy stuff. And I would like to find some stuff. Oh, it's just as the dog. Okay, and starting now, things are gonna start to get close. I tell you, just these elves with the Innkeeper talent go growing by 2 a turn. It's a good wall, but the question is, do they want to just keep walling? Yeah, they do. Alright. That means I'm going to next turn, I should be able to push through, depending on if they are able to find another blocker or not. Or maybe they have combat. Of course, they can flash. I don't think so. So, are we gonna go for it? Yeah, we are gonna go for it. Wait a minute. They block the biggest thing and then they take 6. which barely did flood out quite a bit there with lands. So despite that, just the amount of removal was just enough to leave the opponent only with a Yanavar Elves. So the Chocobo, the Hydra, and the Traveling Chocobo were all taken out by the Tragic Trajectory, Cycle, and the Momentum Breaker, and the picked up Momentum Breaker. So yeah, the recurring removal is kind of what this makes this deck strong against, especially against other creature decks, or predominantly against other creature decks. All right, yeah, Abzan Pixie 4-1. Let's go to the recap. All right, so let's take a look at Abzan Pixie. Yeah, going 4-1 here. Pretty satisfied with the result. So let's see what helped us reach that point. So we have the Pixie and the Kirin package. So 8 pick something back up into your hand effect. So that's kind of the engine. We have the Tinybones Joins Up to discard things from the opponent's hand. We have the Bandit's Talent, which does similar, and it does it very effectively. It's more expensive, but it's super effective because they have to discard a non-land card. Otherwise, they have to discard 2. So even if it's a little bit more expensive to pick this up, it's still worth it. Just be careful when you start leveling up, then you don't want to pick it up, obviously, because then your investment is too big. So yeah, the goal is to, through discard and the opponent naturally playing cards out, is to get them to 1 or fewer cards as early as possible, so that you can start draining them, and at level 3 even start drawing cards. Then you have the one-off Inquisitor, which is just a hindrance to the opponent, let's put it, because this deck does try to end the game sooner rather than later. So it's not like you want to control the board or anything. So it does try to be aggressive, and this helps here to tax the opponent. You could pick this up too, but I don't recommend it. There's much better targets for picking up. So this is just an addition to tax the opponent. It has vigilance, so it's good offensively and defensively. So yeah, just a decent 1-drop here. Then you have a package of creature removals, specifically Momentum Breaker and Nowhere to Run can be picked up. The others are just Tragic Trajectory can make use of, or you can activate it by picking things up, so that's why it fits very well here. And the one-off Feed the Cycle, just so that you have an option to deal with Planeswalkers as well if need be. And then you have the colorful guys here. You have the 4 Rhinos, which is it's like the Siege Rhino, but this one's the baby version. This is a Skirmish Rhino. So this one, 3 mana, 3/4, drains for 2, gain 2 life. So it's just a good, strong, mid-rangey creature that you can play, and more importantly, you can get it back with the Yathan Roadwatcher. You can also do the same with the Severance Priest. You can even pick up the Severance Priest or the Rhino in the mid-game if it makes sense to drain, to get in some more drain, or to get another very important card out of the opponent's hand if you need it. And then the Roadwatcher can get all of these back, or even the Pixie or Kirin, which is also important because then you have an additional pickup for your, to replay like a removal or something else. And then you have the Squall Seed Mercenary, which is this one doesn't really have much synergy, but when it does deal combat damage to an opponent, then you get a permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So again, a priest, a rhino, a talent, any of these basically. So these two are here to to get back any of these permanents here. And yeah, so it's a decent mix. It's better at dealing with other creature decks, I would say, because the recursion of removal spells, as well as having creatures on your own with a decent body, just makes it easier to deal with creature decks. Against combo or control decks, it's a little bit more difficult because you don't run targeted discard. You only run the type of discard where the opponent can choose what they want to discard. So that's kind of a little bit of a potential downside to the deck. But anyway, I had fun with this run. It was a pretty successful one at it. So let's see what we have here. So, Skirmish Rhino. Slowly the clans have begun to recover and adapt long forgotten tactics. And on that note, thanks for watching, have fun, see you in the arena, and peace.